Hi guys, welcome to our weekly coach call that hasn't really been happening lately because I've been a hot mess. So normally they are scheduled Wednesdays at noon, but I literally forgot about it this week. So I can't wait to be back home and have some help and be a little bit more organized. So basically, this is just kind of checking in and, kind of giving you guys tips. I'm going to share the recording from the call Melissa did, if you weren't on earlier, which was seriously incredible. And I think it was so helpful for so many people just getting started and learning, how to talk to people and things. So I'm going to share that. So make sure you listen to that if you weren't on earlier. But I actually was kind of thinking, and I was talking to a coach today, and I said, honestly, he said, I'm a little overwhelmed because there's so many groups for your team training, and I'm just like a little overwhelmed. And I said, I totally hear that, and I've actually heard that a lot. And so what I'm doing now is really focusing on, instead of like, oh, here's another training, here's another training, here's another training, it's okay, here's our 30-day coach training. And then after that, I really need you to focus on doing. And while you're doing it too, but you don't need to keep learning. You don't need to, personal development every day, yes, but you don't need to have a new training and have this. I think every once in a while we can have like push groups, and I think that would be really helpful. But once you get past that first 30 day of training, there's nothing else I can really teach you, that is going to be like, wow, this is a game changer. Now I can hit diamond. You have all the tools in that 30-day training. So it's really just, you're going to focus on learning that, but also you're going to focus on the action, because when you take action, it doesn't even matter if, you're not exactly sure exactly how to word something, or you're not sure exactly, somebody says, you invite somebody and then they say, okay, well, yeah, can you tell me a little bit more about Shakeology? Clover, can you not hop so loud? I know Melissa's microphone sounds like, Mark comes down the stairs and it sounds like V5 BOFOM. It sounds like a giant. So with her actually hopping, I'm sure it's like super loud. But yeah, so I don't even know where I was going. But yeah, he said that he was overwhelmed with groups. So I'm really focusing on just that 30 days. And then I want you to, Melissa said she's got her tracker, and she's got her to-do list, and she's got, everybody she's talking to, and she has it all, written out in front of her every day. And she's making sure that power hour is happening every single day. And so, if you're a mom and you're not sure when your power hour can work, and you're going to do it around nap time, or, you're going to do your workout around nap time, that's fine. You don't have to have a certain time that you do it every day, but you have to make it a priority that it happens every day. Otherwise, it's not going to, because you can give 100% of yourself every day. So if I give 75% today, which today, honestly, would be about, I think I gave about, I would say 5%. Like I didn't do anything today. I drank my Shakeology and I was doing my ultimate reset. So I have, it's been a rough couple days. So, I'll give myself a raise. Say I give 10% today. I can't do 190% tomorrow to make up for it. You can give 100% today, and I don't want you to go to bed and say, oh, I didn't get my invites in tonight, I'll just do them tomorrow. No, those invites you do tomorrow are for tomorrow. So, you just have to kind of like remind yourself, like, did I give myself 100% today? Did I make it a priority? Did I tell myself, okay, this was when I was going to get my power half hour in, even if it's 30 minutes, then you have to do another 30 minutes later. Or even if it's like the busiest day of your life and you only get 3 10-minute pockets, you can get so much done. If you have 10 minutes at a time, spend 5 minutes on, sending 3 new messages, and spend 5 minutes on inviting somebody to, your next free group or something, or your next challenge group. You can easily work it into your system. So when I first started, I had 3 jobs, and I did not have an hour at a time. And so I would just sit here when I had my lunch break, and I would I really loved Instagram. I need to get back to it because now I've kind of sucked at Instagram lately, but that was my happy place. And that's where I found a ton of coaches and clients is, I would just go through and look at different hashtags, and I would like and interact with people and invite them to Facebook or invite, and then on Facebook, I would start conversations with them, and then I would invite them to a free group. I was talking to Mandy about this earlier this week, and she said, she was thinking about just doing a general free group for her people. They don't have to be doing any Beachbody program. And I love that idea. That's what I did at the beginning. And Mona, I gave you that homework. How's your group going? Yeah? You started it? Did you add people? Well, okay. Next week. Greg, hold her to that because I'll forget. But yeah, so I had this group when I first started, and it was called Just Push Play. And I didn't care if they were doing Beachbody. I didn't care what they were doing. Yay, Terry. I just said, I made a post. I said, hey, does anybody need some fitness motivation? I've got a private group for people just looking to get in shape. Does anybody have any fitness DVDs on their shelf collecting dust? And I said, I would love to get you added to this. So I didn't care.
I remember that post. By the way,
Melissa said she remembers that post, and I didn't care. So that was probably 4 years ago. I started 4 years ago this month. And so, I just wanted to get people in front of me that needed motivation, because that was why I signed up to coach, because I wanted to inspire people. I didn't sign up because, I want to make sure that everybody has, like Beachbody programs are amazing, but first and foremost, Kim, I gotta meet you. There you go. But first and foremost, I wanted to inspire people, and I wanted to, just get somebody going and getting them, off the couch and getting them like knowing that somebody was in their corner. And so I think a free group is an amazing idea. You can do just an ongoing group. I now do, those 5-day groups, but you can totally just do an ongoing group. Or I know people that do a group and they just add all of their clients once they're in there. So they have like a maintenance group, I would guess, and then, or just like their VIP client group that like maybe you post motivational stuff in there every day. That's a great way to be in touch with all of your clients. So then maybe, hey guys, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I wanted to let you guys know about this, all access sale, and it's literally a place for somebody after they've purchased from you from Beachbody. I know a couple of successful coaches that do that, and I'm like, dang, I wish I started doing that in the beginning, because that's an amazing way to just, if you want to make sure everybody knows when a new program's coming out, or guys, new vegan Shakeology flavors are going to be announced on Super Saturday. I'm so excited. So I also think that's an amazing idea if that's something interesting to you, and you don't have to put a ton of work into it. It's literally like your VIP group that you post some motivation, you kind of treat it like a challenge group, but just having them all in one place, I think, is amazing. So my 100% opinion is start doing that now. I wish so much I would have started to do that, because that's an amazing way to also, when you need to follow up with people, or maybe, somebody that purchased from you, for me in this instance, people didn't have all access. So if I could look back and see the people that purchased 2, 3, 4 years ago and talk to them about this, like that's an instant upsell of somebody that I know is interested. So that's why it's so important to keep track of. Wasn't that what you dropped?
No, it was a binky. You gave me a watch.
I thought she was playing with it.
This watch.
Oh. Here, you want some screws? Loose candy? Does anybody watch Impractical Jokers?
Yeah. Loose candy? No.
Oh my God, I died at that. It's so funny. Okay. Find your tribe so they laugh at your jokes. So, yeah. But Melissa actually is going to talk to you too about the way that are you talking about the posting for the challenge group? Or what were you talking
Just your
about?
posting schedule.
Yeah, about posting schedule. And also a really cool thing that she does is, kind of when you have a challenge group coming up, she kind of talks about, how you can make a plan for what you want to do those weeks, those days coming up to it to kind of promote it every day. So I will take that baby and I'll let her hop on. And if you guys, I'm going to check the chat and see if that was anything. If you guys have any questions at all, just post in the chat as we're going. If anything like pops to mind, it doesn't have to be anything we're talking about at all. Just send in the chat, and then once Melissa's done, we'll cover that. So, all right. Yeah, baby. Okay, I won't look. Okay, that's baby.
Okay. So, family affair tonight. Family affair. Real quick, so I didn't do this on the team call, so I'm just going to do it in here because I'm sure April's going to share both in the group. So, just one way that I stay organized is I have a couple notebooks, and I got them from like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, $5 each, right? So this one is for my personal development, or if I go to a Super Saturday and want to write down like, you know, training or quotes or things like that. And I'm going to a training in Philly, and this one's actually almost filled up, so I'll have to get a new one. No, Clover, you can't be in here. Okay, babe. And then this one is like my Beachbody Bible. Okay, this one has the name of every person I have added to every group that I have ran in the last like 6 months. So when I want to invite people, hello names, like, and these are my free groups, these are my challenge groups, this is my mama group, this is my save money group, this is my health bet. Literally every time, any group that I have, I write down all my people in this notebook. So next time I'm doing a challenge group event or a coaching event, I invite all these people. All right. So here's something else. I know April said that your invites have to happen every day, and I touched on this in the team call. If you are a busy person, listen, you want to have 3 to 5 invites a day, right? That's 21 to, what am I adding up? 35. 21 to 35 a week, right? So if you are very busy and you can sit down twice a week and send out 25 invites at a time, by all means, take those other days off. But you need to do the extra work on days, and I don't mean don't do it all week and then do it all on Sunday, or say you'll do it all on Sunday and not do it all on Sunday. Like, I add my friends in bulk. I add friends like twice a week, and then I write them down daily. So I went over this on the team call, but I write down 8 names a day. So I'm still adding 8 names a day to my list, but I don't actually go through and add friends every day. Like a couple times a week, I'll go through and I'll add a crap ton of friends. And then when they accept it, I go through under Melissa, like the profile friends recent, and then I scroll down and I start with the last name on my yesterday, and then I write down 8 more tomorrow. That's what I'll do. All right. So you can do the same with invites. So if you're inviting to a challenge group event, or a coaching event, or you have a challenge group starting, will you send out those 20 invites for that, girlfriend? All right. So then if you want to take a couple days off, by all means. If you want to make this business your full-time thing in 14 months, then you don't take the days off and you go for 15 or whatever every day. Like, you know, this business is what you make it, but it can be flexible. You can work this business part-time, but not sometimes. Okay? So now what I'm going to talk to you guys about, and then I have my planner where I have everything, and then I do my daily power hour sheets where I have my, April said, I literally have like my schedule for the day over here. I have all my names and everything. I even have my post in the morning. I plan out what post I'm going to do, because if I have a call to action, I need to know about it because I'm thinking about it all day, because by the time dinner rolls around, my house is crazy. My quiet time is in the morning, and then mom life starts. Okay, so here's my marketing plan. I know you guys, you can see a little, and then I can actually share this with you in Beautifully Made if you want. So once a month, I got you, Terry. Once a month, in the beginning of the month, I will sit down and first I just find a print. And if I can do this, guys, anybody can do this. I am so techno challenged. It is not even funny, right? April came in at the perfect time. She will tell you, if I can make a marketing plan on a calendar, you can, right? Okay, so I just search April 2017 printable calendar, and then I put it into PicMonkey. That's what I'm using, right? I use PicMonkey. Okay, and then first I start with everything that I know is starting. So I have my coach training on Monday, and then I have my 5 days, 5 ways to save group that's running all week, and I have my challenge group event on the 13th and my business opportunity event on the 27th. I have my Spring into Action group that starts on the 17th, and then I even have that my coach training and my May free group start what would be on the 1st of May, okay? Then I go through, I'm creating on the 23rd, I have to create the event. On the 9th, I have to create the event. And then I even have last day to order, last call post. I have these highlighted yellow is daily jabs for challenge group. Holy moly, you almost dropped the baby.
No, I didn't. I just dropped it bottom.
Daily jabs for challenge group goes for a week and a half before I actually start my challenge group. How many times have you had a challenge group? I know you guys are new coaches, but if you're or how many times has something come up and you're like, oh crap, that's tomorrow, right? It happens all the time. So having this list, knowing that, okay, so today I need a daily jab for a challenge group. So I post the recipe and I said I found it for my challenge group. I love it. Don't miss out. Our next one starts on the 17th. Bam, easy post. Doesn't have to be everyone with a call to action. Actually, I have every Sunday I have listed as CTA, that's call to action. Every Wednesday I have CTA, that's call to action. Sunday is a coach call to action. Wednesday is a challenger call to action. Like, I plan it in there, right? And then I have my daily jabs for the coaching event, daily jabs for coaching a week before the business event is actually happening. And this way that this schedule, guys, I don't know if you know, but the way that our month schedule is set up for your benefit. We start a free group on the beginning of every month. And that way you can invite people to a free group. And then when they're in that free group, you talk to them about joining your challenge group that's 2 weeks away. Right? And you're a new coach. You start the new coach training at the beginning of the month. This means you have 2 weeks to get people into your challenge group. Right? And then the second 2 weeks of the month, that's when I'm talking about coaching, because the new coach training starts in the beginning of the next month. And so that's when I'm looking to my people, because you need to be able to plug your people in somewhere, whether it's training or a challenge group. You want to get them started right. All right? So I'll share my marketing plan in there with you guys. But if you're not organized, like, I'm serious, like with our nutrition, it's plan to fail or fail to plan. Same thing with your business. Same thing with your business. You need to plan. You need to know what are you. I always know what I'm inviting to right now. Right? I always know what I'm inviting to right now. So whenever I go to send those invites, I'm not like, well, what the heck do I invite them to? I don't know. Like, okay, right now I'm telling people if they want to catch the end of my 5 ways to save group, or if they're mamas, I'm inviting them into my free mom group. And then next week I'm gonna, or maybe I'm asking them about my challenge group because it's coming in a little over a week now. But last week it was my free group that was running this week. That's what I was inviting people to. So, you need to know what you're always inviting people to. It's going to make that invitation process so much easier. Also, your social media posts are really important, especially if you're going to be doing private message invites. All right. I've used this analogy before, so I'm sorry if you've heard it, but if you send someone a message inviting them to your challenge group, what's the first thing they're going to do? They're probably going to go look at your profile, right? Because what do you do when you get a message from somebody or a friend request from somebody? You go to their profile. First of all, if you have Works at Beachbody Coach on your profile, change it. Change it to Health and Fitness Coach. And you can actually, on your phone, you can set up your profile to where there's a little bio of you. Feel free to check out my Facebook profile because it's set up very nicely. Then you can have 5 featured photos. I have 5 featured photos, but none of them say Beachbody in it. There's no Shakeology on there, right? Because it's me. Why would you promote a $1 billion company? They're already successful. I'm promoting me. Okay? This is your business. You want to promote your business, and your business is you and your results and your change. That's the top 2 things for you to focus on this month is this new coach training and getting results for yourself and sharing them. As a new coach, those are your top priorities. Okay? So take a look at my Facebook, how it pops up on your phone, like see what it looks like and then see what yours looks like. Do you look like you're going to talk to them about and also like go down your social media page. Do you know by looking at your page that you run challenge groups, that they can join you, that you help people? Because if they don't, then you're sending them an invite to a challenge group. They go to your Facebook page, they don't see anything about a challenge group, and now you're creepy. Right? You're creepy. You're the white van with no windows just trying to pick people up on the streets. You have to open your windows, and that is what your Facebook is. Your social media is your windows. You are your bus. The Energy Bus is a great book, guys. I love it. Put it on your list. Energy Bus. You are driving your bus, and if you want people to join you, you need to tell them where your bus is going. What's on your bus? Who else is on your bus? What is your bus doing? Right? Because if not, you are that creepy white van with no windows who you're privately inviting people via message, and that's great. Good job, you're inviting. But if you're not sharing and constantly posting on your social media, you're making it so hard on yourself because they work hand in hand. Walk the walk, and then talk the talk in the messages. Do you see? All right, so here's how I want you guys to set up your posting schedule. All right, so we're talking about social media. Here's how I want you to set up how you should post. So I want you to write down on your paper Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh man, work. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I want you to start on Tuesday and Thursday at the top. You're going to do a story share every Tuesday and Thursday. And a story share can be multiple things. It can be a Transformation Tuesday. It can be a then and now. It does not have to be a before and after picture, because this is all I want you to focus on. The only requirements to this post is that it has to be 3 parts. It has to share you, whatever part of your life you're talking about, whatever you're going to share your story, what it looked like before Beachbody.
Clover, that's enough.
What it looked like before, what part of Beachbody helped change it? Was it the community, the coaching, the accountability, the shakes, the workouts, whatever? And what does it look like now? Okay? Because guys, this is very, very important. I want you to remember this from the very beginning. People need to see your before they can see their after. So you constantly have to be sharing what you looked like before you started. And I don't mean like a picture physically. I mean like, did you have anxiety about going out? Did you eat fast food all the time and then crash in the afternoon? I mean, it can be simple things, guys. It doesn't have to be like I lost 110 pounds. Like, no. While that's awesome, if I share that every week, people would be like, okay, bitch, we get it. Right? But it's little pieces, and it's all the ways that I've changed my life or how Beachbody has changed my life. I'm constantly sharing that. All right? So that's Tuesday and Thursday. And you don't want it to be this huge, long post and this huge, long story share, because you are Hansel and Gretel, all right? You are leaving breadcrumbs, just breadcrumbs of the story, just a little piece here, a little piece there, all right? Your social media should literally look like you're telling a story, okay? So then Sunday night, I say Sunday nights because everybody's getting ready for Monday morning routine, and a lot of people are hating their life. And so Sunday night is a coach call to action post. So every Sunday night, I want you to share something about what coaching does for you and invite people to join you. And guys, throughout the day, like when you're working your coaching business, like you should be talking about it on the regular. Like I'm like, so Elsie fell asleep in the car, and nap times don't happen often, but you know what? I'm going to do some work. because I have a mobile office. Or I talk about how I sit in the morning on my laptop. Like, do people know when and how you work your business? Because here's the thing, guys. We don't want to paint the picture like they walk in and this is a cakewalk. We're changing lives. It starts with your own. It's hard work. It's not hard work, but you have to work hard at it. Okay? And so I don't want to paint this picture that that people are going to sign up. It's going to be all amazing and they don't have to do anything and people are going to join them and they're going to change lives and it's going to be amazing and they're going to make $1 million in their first year. Like, no, not what I'm looking for. I'm selling the change and the opportunity that it's provided me. And a lot of that, I mean, the financial is just starting to come into play. But there's so much that has changed for me without the money to even be a piece of it. Because here's the thing, guys. I mean, yes, money is great, but you don't want to bring people in who just want to make money. You want to bring people in who are looking for more in their life or know they were made for something bigger or want to improve themselves and share that with others. Or they're looking for more of an opportunity or a change or a chance, right? This isn't the next get rich quick thing. So that's one post on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and that takes care of like your coaching. And try to, on those Tuesday and Thursday posts, try to use the words, my business, coaching, this opportunity. Try to use those words in your posts. All right. Then Wednesday night, put on there a challenge group call to action. It can be a free group. It can be a challenge group that you're running. Just a call to action to join you. So you've got 2 call to actions a week now. That's good. You got 2 story shares a week now. That's good. You're a new coach. You don't want to just blow up your newsfeed with all Beachbody. So here's how we're gonna balance that out. This is every day of the week now. So those are the days that you have extra posts. Okay. So every day I want you to do 2 lifestyle posts. That's I went to Target, I got my hair done, I'm trying to decide on which mascara I like. What is your fave, ladies? You know, Greg likes the extra lashes. Just kidding. But lifestyle post, non-Beachbody. Okay? You. Remember, you are the business that is growing. You are the business you are promoting, not the $1 billion business Beachbody that is already super successful. Carl, he's good. All right. 2 lifestyle posts, 1 health and fitness post, and 1 inspirational or motivational post. Right? And when you're thinking about your health and fitness post, please don't just post a sweaty selfie. Add something with it. So did you struggle with a move in the workout, but you kept going? Were you able to do 6 push-ups versus 1 last week? Did you not want to push play, but you pushed it anyways? Did you do it with your kids watching you, or did they join you? You know, are you motivating people to show up every day? Are you motivating people in your sweaty selfie to put themselves first? Are you telling them how good you feel? Something like that. Add some value to the health and fitness post, okay? If you're posting every day, day 1, day 2, day 3, do you tell people why you do that? Do you tell people why you follow a schedule? Because you're not a personal trainer, but the people on your TV are, so you just listen to them? I mean, silly things like that are good to share because we don't have all the answers, and sometimes people think they have all the answers to do what we do, when literally we are just following directions. I'm following a schedule, I push play, and I do what they tell me to do. And it takes away all the work. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know we do work, but it takes away all the thinking. You just have to do what you're told, right? And then your motivation and inspirational posts. Guys, you should be motivating and inspiring every day. And I don't mean just post a picture. Write a little something about it. Also, every post should not be a novel, right? It just shouldn't. You know, if your post is super, super long, try to cut that down. I'm not saying that you can't have long posts. Every once in a while, it's nice. But try to keep it short and sweet. right? And then C, give yourself a social media evaluation once a week and see like, oh, that was a really good, I got a lot of traction on that post, right? But people, you need to be consistent with your social media. People are not going to jump out of the woodwork and be like, oh yeah, oh, you've been doing this for a week, yeah, right? People are going to watch you and see what you do first, so you have to share and show them. Okay? You guys have any questions about any of the social media or anything like that?
That's kind of what I wanted to cover.
Okay, I think that's all we had for you guys today. So make sure that you are making the new coach training a priority. I'm telling you guys, it is gold. It is gold. And if it gives you a homework assignment or if it tells you to do something, do it. This is coming from the top coach in Beachbody, right? Like, who's going to be the next top coach? And make sure that you are pushing play and, you know, following your own. Was that what was Monday? Monday was day one. It was probably an intro. I think it was actually a decently long video on day one. I'd have to go back and check, but I think there was an intro and I think it might have been like 45 minutes. Most of them are not that long, but I promise you guys, if they are long, they are good. They are good. Like the Shakeology ones that are 45 minutes, I was like, oh, hot damn, that is amazing information, right? So feel free to take notes. Feel free to go back and watch those videos if you want to a second time. Write down the days that you really liked somewhere in a notebook. And yeah, and make sure that you're keeping track of whether it's a daily power hour or if it's Streak or if it's a book like this. Make sure you keep track of the people that you're talking to and inviting to, because typically it takes 7 exposures for someone to join you. So don't expect to get, someone to join you on the first try. I mean, if you do, great. But it typically takes someone 7 exposures to join. All right, that's all we had for you guys. April, are you on for next Wednesday at noon?
Yeah.
Okay, April is on for next Wednesday at noon. My coaches, it's next Wednesday at 9. Okay? All right, guys, have a great night. Thanks so much. Make sure you do your coach training this week and make sure that you follow that posting schedule and that you're sharing what works for you. Okay, bye, guys. Go change some lives.